Well, yeah, that blah 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 to you too. Hey guys, what's up? Ty the Gamer Guy here, and welcome back to some more Super Mario Sunshine. In the last episode, we finished up Mission 8 in Bianco Hills, and that's pretty much essentially it. There are 8 missions per level, but there are more than 8 shine sprites in each level. It's basically what I'm trying to say. I don't know why that was so hard for me to say. Anyway, this episode we're gonna be going over here and checking out what this black goop is all about. Let's go ahead and clean it off, and yep, it's the situation again. Look familiar? Well, it should. 'Cause right here we have our 4th rematch with the polluted piranha, but he's looking a lot darker than normal. Just the same old stuff, just spray in the mouth when his mouth is open. Nothing new here. And whoops, didn't mean to do that. Do that. And oh no, he came back to life! Not like we have to just repeat the same thing we did before, except he takes 6 hits instead of 3! Oh yes, this is such an amazing boss fight! And now he's dead. For good this time. And we bring this little hut back. And over here we have access to the next world. But we can also go in here to see these 2 greedy maggots. I'll get into them in a bit. Or, well, probably next episode, maybe. Anyway, this episode, we're going to be going in here. Spray that, and let's go in. Rico Harbor, Mission 1, Gooper Blooper freaks out. Here we have possibly, well, one of my 2 favorite levels in the game. I don't know why. I just always really liked this place. And the music is just one reason why. And over here we have a basket of dead bloopers and jellyfish. Alright, anyway. So what are you guys talking about? Something's fishy in the fried area at the far end of the port. You can't quite see it from here, but I'm sure of it. Look at that slimy water. It's gross. Our lovely port is ruined. What slimy? Oh, it's over there. Yeah, that looks slimy. All right. So yeah, I don't know. I just always like this place. I just always have. It's a neat level. So what we want to do is go over there. And whoops, those jellyfish-looking things. I don't know what they're called, but they're there. And over here we have a new enemy. These are Gooper Bloopers. Not Gooper Bloopers, but they're bloopers. They're familiar Mario enemies, but at this point, you're most likely familiar with them. But they're looking a lot more weird than usual, as they actually have a visible mouth and longer tentacles. And they aren't wishy-washy on the land either. Anyway, over here, we have a pile of crates in with whatever this is. So, kids, if you see something wiggling around like this, your first instinct should be able to grab it, of course. And here we have another boss fight, yes. Our first actual unique boss fight in... how many episodes? This is episode 5, I think. I mean, we fought the polluted piranha 4 times and PD piranha twice already. So we're actually getting a unique boss. So what you want to do is... well, our main goal is to yank on his mouth. You can pull his tentacles off if you want to, but you're not required to. And every time you spray him, he tries to hit you with his tentacles. So just for the hell of it, let's just yank all of his tentacles off. You don't have to do this, but if you want to, you can. And he won't be able to do a darn thing to you. Yeah, look at you, not so tough anymore with your tentacles, even though you have at least 4 of them behind you. Look, just keep spraying him, he won't be able to do a darn thing. So yank on his mouth. And once his eyes turn purple, just let go. And just like that, his arms grow back. And he sprays a bunch of ink everywhere. Alright, so let's see. Let's see if I can do this. You don't have... And actually, it is possible to beat him without yanking off any of his arms. And actually, I think under most circumstances, he will only attack with his front pair of tentacles. But if you spray his face, of course, he attacks with all 4 of them. But of course, you can stomp on them to make things a little bit easier to stun them. And let's see. There we go. And he's down, with all of his tentacles intact. And just like that, Shine Sprite number 12. I love that jingle. That's probably my favorite jingle in the 3D Marios. And Mission 2, Blooper Surfing Safari. And our goal is right over here. And here we have a new mechanic that's unique to you in Rico Harbor. What do you have to say? That's right, I'm the big daddy of Blooper Surfing. You like surfing? Not really. Hop on a blooper and give it a whirl. Oh, but one thing, Big Daddy waives all liability for accidents. Now hang on, now hang loose, bud. Alright, so right here we have 3 bloopers we can surf on, and it's not just color cosmetic. Yeah, and they aren't just for color cosmetics. They actually do have different stats from each other. Well, let's hop on one, just see. We'll hop on one, and we can surf. And it's impossible for us to jump off, so the only way for us to get off this blooper is if we run into a wall. But running into a wall results in instant death. Yeah. So anyway, as I was saying, well, we'll talk about it in just a minute. Our goal is to come in here. Actually, I wonder if it's possible to go in there without a blooper. Woohoo! You want to go for a ride, bud? Go ahead and jump on the blooper you like best. Go on! Show me some super blooping surfing, and win yourself a prize! Alright, so pick your favorite blooper and just go on a ride. So I'm gonna pick the yellow one. So as I was saying before, these bloopers actually do have different stats. The green one is the slowest, but the easiest to control. The yellow one is faster. Well, a little bit faster. It's more balanced, I guess you could say. And then the pink one or the purple one, whichever one you like to call it, it looks purplish to me. But anyway, that one is the fastest, but the hardest to control. So if you like balance, definitely go with the yellow one. Alright, so we have... Oh, this was a bad idea, probably. Oh, nope, alright, fine. So, yep, simple enough goal. And there's a Shine Sprite. Simple enough mission. You just have to survive the course. Because remember what I said. If you let alone even touch a wall with the blooper, it's pretty much instant death. And instead of going into episode 3, we're gonna go back into episode 2 because, believe it or not, there is a secret Shine Sprite in here. So I'll meet you guys back over to where that hole is, but actually, I'm gonna see really quick if it's possible to go in there without a blooper. Wow, it's literally impossible to get in there. Wow. It literally put... Oh, God! That was too close for comfort. Alright, fine, game. I'll do it the way that you're supposed to do it. Killjoys. Alright, hopping on the purple one, or the pink one. Whichever one you would like to call it. It looks like a perfect mix of both, if you ask me. So yeah, this one is clearly the fastest. So go back in here. It's just gonna give you the same thing. But if you beat this race under a time limit, you will get another shine sprite. Reminiscent of that secret star in the slide level of Mario 64 if you beat it under a certain time. So you definitely want to grab the pink one for this. And be careful because it's fast, it's the fastest, but it's also the hardest to control. I mean, I'm sure it might be possible to beat it with the yellow one, but definitely not the green one. You know what? Hop over. There we go. Hop over again. And just like that, we should be good. Give me that gold! What do you have to say? You are the man! I'm so impressed that I want you to have one more of these! Well, thank you, my good sir. Shine Sprite number 14! Now, this is gonna be a bit of a shorter episode, but I think we're gonna call it there for right now. So in the next episode, we're going to continue on in Rico Harbor, but we're also going to do some other stuff before we do that. What that is exactly, I'll get into a bit later. So I'll see you guys next time.